Meliodas is a character known for having multiple different transformations, and today I'll be doing a video discussing Meliodas's all forms and why all of his forms are very epic and his newest form that will be his final form. Now, we already know of Meliodas's first and original form, which was his original one-shot design. Yes, if you guys did not know, Meliodas, he had an original design that looked nothing like how he was supposed to look. In fact, this was his first design that the author was going to go with, and we see that he looks drastically different, mainly because of the hair. And to be honest, I'm glad that he did stick with the design that he chose, because I like it a lot more than his first design. Now, speaking of his first design, the first time we actually did see Meliodas was on the Wanted poster, and this was huge foreshadowing because we saw an adult Meliodas and we all thought that that was what Meliodas was going to be. Come to find out, it was a little kid, but we do know that Estarossa did end up looking like the Wanted poster of Meliodas. So great foreshadowing on the author's 7 Deadly Sins part. But then we get revealed to the 10 Commandments Meliodas, and this is probably one of my favorite Meliodas forms, just because this is when Meliodas was pure evil. Yes, he was killing members of the goddess clan for fun. In fact, he was known as the leader of the 10 Commandments. Everybody looked up to him. Zeldris looked up to him. Estarossa looked up to him. In fact, he was known as the #1 successor for the Demon King at the time. So the leader of the 10 Commandments Meliodas, the one word to describe him is just savage, because he would do anything in order to make the Demon Clan stronger. And then we move on to the Holy War Meliodas, and this was very spooky because this is when Meliodas had just betrayed the Demon King and the whole Demon Clan, and we see that this is really the start of a new Meliodas, because this is when Meliodas stopped being evil. Obviously, he just left the Demon Clan and now he has fell in love with Elizabeth completely. So this is when Meliodas actually did turn the scales for the Holy War. And then we do find out that Meliodas does join the Holy Knights, and this was the epic moment because this is when he first joined the Kingdom of Leones. So he left behind all the stuff with the Demon Clan, the Goddess Clan, and all that stuff. In fact, we saw this is when he began the 7 Deadly Sins. So yeah, once they did become Holy Knights, that is when the 7 Deadly Sins actually did begin to actually form. So cool moment for the Holy Knight moment of Meliodas. And then we get revealed to Demon Mark Meliodas. And I'm saying Demon Mark is because this is the first time that Meliodas awakened his demon power. And we saw that he became a lot more aggressive, and a lot of people were scared of what Meliodas was going to become, because we saw he started becoming a sicko. And I definitely do have to say that this form, it was hype because it was giving us an insight on Meliodas' demon power, something that we've never seen before. And then we got revealed to his demon awakening, and to be honest, this was just sicko Meliodas, because we saw this is the first time that he actually lost control. He was attacking everybody, and the cool thing about this form is that he only uses the black matter. Yeah, he doesn't use his swords, he doesn't use anything, he just uses black matter to fight. But we do know that since he doesn't have control of his mind, he's not as strong. So Meliodas first awakening his demon form, very epic, and it came in a best battle versus Hendrickson. And then we get revealed to Meliodas Assault Mode, and I'm gonna be honest, this form looks probably the most badass. Like, let's be honest, we see that his outfit is made of nothing of dark matter. We see that he has like a little cloak on. He just looks so cool. But the spookiest thing about this form is that he actually did fight Escanor while he was in the 1 mode, and it was revealed that the only reason why they did tie was because Meliodas underestimated him. So yo, that just goes to show you that if Meliodas didn't underestimate Escanor in the assault mode, he would have definitely killed him. And the biggest thing about this form is that the power level is over 100,000. Yes, it is over 100,000. So this power mode of the assault mode definitely does make Meliodas very strong. And side note, we see that Estarossa, he tried to copy his swagger when he did. I'm not going to get too deep into spoilers, but it was dope seeing a Estarossa assault mode. And then we have to move on to the possessed Meliodas, and this is aka Demon King Meliodas, because we saw that this was the first time Meliodas became the Demon King, but this isn't in fact Meliodas, because we know that this is the Demon King that is possessing him. That's why I call him the possessed Meliodas. But we do see that his body actually does turn into an adult, and he looks so cool. Like, if Meliodas would have stayed with that look, you would not hear me complaining. You see he gets long hair and everything, but like I said, this is not actually Meliodas. This is the Demon King, and we saw the amount of power that he had when he was in this form. I mean, he was able to fight all the members of the 7 deadly sins and Meliodas all at once. So I definitely do have to say that possessed Demon King Meliodas is definitely one of my favorite forms. And then we get revealed to the new Demon King Meliodas. And this mode, it's very controversial because some people, they don't like it. They say that it looks too much like the other one. But me personally, I think it's cool because it looks something completely original. Now, obviously, it is Meliodas just with the basic Demon King outfit, but it's obviously him in his kid form, so he looks a lot more different. And the thing that I do like about this form is that he actually uses it to break the curse, or at least attempt to break the curse of the supreme deity. So that just goes to show you that this form of Meliodas, he has a lot of power, and in fact he has power that can even rival the gods. So Demon King Meliodas, this form definitely does make him become a top tier, and if not the strongest, one of the strongest in the series. Now, as for his other forms, because I know you guys must be thinking, will Meliodas get any new forms? But his new forms that are coming in the future are going to be hyper than his old forms. And the number one form that I think he's going to get is a full Demon King form. Whereas we know that the Demon King's real body, it's massive. And that's most likely due because he's super strong. Well, I do believe that Meliodas, he will get a form like that where he's super big like the Demon King, and he will have to only stay inside of purgatory. So Demon King Meliodas, like once he actually takes the throne, expect his design to change, because we see how badass and epic the Demon King looks. So I can think the same thing will happen for Meliodas. And last but not least, I do believe we will get revealed to an adult version of Meliodas. But the only reason why I'm saying an adult version is because he'll only do it once he actually does get with Elizabeth. Yes, I do believe that once Meliodas does actually get with Elizabeth, that will cause him to actually change his appearance, and he'll have a whole new look. I won't say he's going to become like a full-on adult like the possessed Demon King look, but I do think that he will allow himself to age. But overall, what do you guys think about Meliodas? Which form of Meliodas is your favorite form? I'm gonna be honest, he has so many epic and badass power-ups that it's hard to choose, but I might have to go with the assault mode just because it looks the coolest. But that's basically it for this little video. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.